comfort. Comfort is addictive. I think comfort is one of the most addictive things in life. Not because it's bad, not because it's harmful, but because it rarely looks dangerous, especially when you're experiencing it. Most of the things that negatively affect our lives comes with warning signs. Comfort doesn't. In fact, comfort often feels good. That's why it's so easy to choose. You skip the workout because you're tired. You postpone the project because you will start tomorrow. You avoid taking a risk because now isn't the right time, and each decision feels completely reasonable. The problem is that comfort doesn't change your life overnight. It changes it gradually, one small delusion or decision at a time. I don't think most people fail because they aren't capable. I think they fail because comfort slowly convinces them that staying where they are is a good idea. That's what makes it so powerful. It doesn't tell you to give up, it tells you to wait. And just one more day, just one more week, just one more month. And before you realize it, years have passed. The goal you once cared about becomes something you only think about occasionally, not because you stopped wanting it, but because comfort made inaction feel acceptable. One thing I've noticed is that comfort is never satisfied. The more of it you have, the more of it you need. What once felt like a reward becomes your baseline. And eventually things that used to excite you start feeling uncomfortable. Taking risk feels uncomfortable, trying something new feels uncomfortable, putting yourself out there feels uncomfortable. Growth itself starts feeling uncomfortable. So stay exactly where you are. Not because you're happy there, but because you become used to it. The truth is that almost everything meaningful in life requires some level of discomfort. Learning a new skill, starting a business, making new friends, creating something you're proud of, chasing a goal that matters to you. None of these things feel comfortable in the beginning. In fact, most of them feel uncertain. That's why growth and comfort rarely exist in the same place. One asks you to stay the same, the other asks you to become someone new. I don't think the solution is to eliminate comfort, completely from your life. Comfort has its places. The problem begins when comfort starts making your decisions for you, when you automatically choose what's familiar instead of what's necessary. Because if you always choose comfort today, you'll eventually have to live with the consequences tomorrow. And I think that's the real danger of comfort. Not that it makes you weak, not that it makes you lazy, but that it slowly convinces you to trade the life that you want for the life that's easiest. And most people don't realize what they have traded until it's already gone. Think about that.